right, guys. So, yes, today I am going to be talking about intentions. Yes, so intentions play a part in spirituality because, listen, in order for you to manifest anything that you are looking for, you have to be intentional about it. The universe feels energy. So, if you are putting out confusion energy, you're going to receive confusion things. You have to be intentional in regards of what you are trying to do. Okay, so spirituality is all about personal development. Okay, and then as you develop yourself and heal yourself and things like that, it will start to trickle on the outside. You will start to see the manifestation on the outside, and that's when it becomes, personal to professional success. Okay, so it's all about being intentional and developing yourself and healing the things that you have been through, and the things that you have limited yourself and from the limited beliefs. So please do not misconstrue spirituality. Spirituality is the stepping stone to help you develop success and professionally, but it's more so focused on the personal. Okay, and I feel, and this is a personal opinion, the only way to become truly successful professionally is if you're personally successful. You have to fight yourself. You have to battle yourself in order to develop and overcome the things that you need to overcome to become professionally successful. You don't see a lot of professional people that are successful that hasn't battled themselves and put themselves together, in order to become successful. They had to do some inner work in order to, become professionally successful. So, yes. So, intentions is it's a part of spirituality because it'll help you align yourself with the things that you are looking to accomplish. Okay, so I'm gonna say this prime example. If you are someone that is looking to do something that is out of your normal, something that is out of your comfort zone. So, anything that is out of your comfort zone, it comes from something that is inside of you that limits you. You know what I'm saying? So, you have to be intentional in regards of that personal aspect to develop that courage and that belief to step into that. You know what I'm saying? To step into that goal. So intentions is all about minor goals, personal goals that develops professional. You know what I'm saying? So somebody that is not really able to speak in like a public setting, okay, and they're looking to do that. And a lot of the times, if you are somebody that has a professional goal and it requires you to be that person that has to speak in the open, that has to speak in front of crowds, you know what I'm saying? You have to develop that. You have to develop that skill. So now you have to be intentional. Okay, so now this is how it's tied to your spirituality. That means that is something in you that you have to develop. Okay, so if you have to develop that, now it's time to become intentional. So that means, okay, putting yourself in situations where you can develop that skill. So, okay, any opportunity that is presented to you where you have to speak up and be in front of people, take it. Or even put yourself in them type of positions. You know what I'm saying? So if you have a celebration that you're going to and you're close to that person, how about you put yourself in that situation to speak up, to speak out? That is being intentional. You know what I'm saying? That is placing yourself in an adverse position to develop that skill. You know what I'm saying? So that'll also bring you to your long-term goal. You know what I'm saying? So intentions is all about putting yourself in a position to develop that skill, whatever you are looking to do. Like I said, spirituality is all about self-development in regards of all the things that you truly want to do, and that you always limited yourself to, and you just never had the courage to do it. So intentions allow you to hold yourself accountable, for what you are trying to develop. Okay, so I love intentions because this is something that you choose to place yourself in uncomfortable positions to develop. You understand what I'm saying? Like, intentions is a beautiful thing. And I do want to say this will be the last segment in regards of the foundation of spirituality. So the last few videos that I have posted, that is the foundations. Those are the tools that you're really going to need to, go back to. Even as you go on your journey, you're going to have to go back to it and start from the bottom. Sometimes, like, you know how life is. Life will kick you down and you got to get back up, And this is the spirituality is all about, reinventing yourself and developing who you truly are. Okay, so intentions is the last foundation of of spirituality, all the core things that you really need on your journey. And if you I'm gonna say, I promise, if you utilize this, and however you utilize it, you will become successful in your journey, in your journey. Period. So intentions is definitely a core of, spirituality and the foundation. You have to be intentional in regards of what you want to develop, what you want to relinquish, what you're trying to heal from. You have to be intentional, and you have to ask for guidance in regards to that. Okay, guide me in regards of the intentions. How can I go about developing this, or how can I go about healing this? And that also goes back to prayer, praying and believing and understanding and knowing that, okay, I can do this, I can overcome this, or I can develop this. You have to have that belief in yourself and the belief in the higher power of what you are praying to. You understand what I'm saying? You have to be intentional. You have to be pure. You have to be genuine. You have to be courageous, fearless, and determined. Most of all, determined. And don't get me wrong, you will have your days where everything seems like it's against you, but that's what it's about. I'm going to be honest with you. Everything is going to be against you, especially when you are trying to develop yourself. If you are in a process of developing yourself, that means that a lot of the things are changing. Your habits are changing. Your direction is changing. So things are going to be against you, because you want to know why? You're not in the same direction that you're going. You're going in a whole different direction. So if you're going in a whole different direction, don't expect everything else to flow with it. No, honey, you are going against the grain. You're going against the grain. So don't think that just because you feel like everything is against you, nothing is working. Believe me, everything is working, because it's coming against you. It's coming against you. So, like I said, stay in prayer, ask for that guidance, and also be intentional about what you are trying to do in regards of your journey. So, intentions, I love intentions because it challenge yourself. You don't let life challenge you. You challenge yourself. And even when life do challenge you, you can be intentional about it and ask for understandings. You understand what I'm saying? Okay, there's a reason why this is occurring, and it's conflicting something inside of me. That means that something is highlighted that you have to work on. You have to look at it in that type of aspect. You have to have, in spirituality, you have to have a growing mindset. You cannot have a closed mindset. If you have a closed mindset, you will stay stuck, you will stay stagnant, and you will not develop in that journey. Okay, so you have to have an open mindset. You have to understand and say, okay, or try to be understanding. Like I said, don't get me wrong, things are going to be tough. Things are going to be tough because you're trying to go in a different direction. A different direction means unknown. It means uncertainty. That means that you're applying something that you don't even really fully have a grasp on, but that's how you develop skills. That's how you develop, just different ways of doing things. You're no longer living in a place where you know everything, or you are complacent in everything. No, you're going in a different direction of unknown. So that means that you are unsure. That means that you are trusting in something that you are unsure about, but you have that faith that everything is going to be okay. So just trust, believe, and hold on, and just keep on trying. Long as you're trying, and you're trying in a different aspects with a different mindset, and you're trying to develop new skills, that's all you can do. That's all you can do. And that means that you are doing the right thing. Okay. Like I said, intentions is all about development. Like I said, if you're not personally developed, I won't say you cannot, but in my eyes, you cannot be truly successful. You have to be somebody that is worthy of, the things that you are trying to become. How can you become something and you're not even truly it? Do you understand what I mean? I mean, as in, okay, if you are somebody that is like truly successful, but you don't have the personal aspect of it. Like, you don't have the qualities of, someone that's successful. If you are successful, that it probably won't last long. You know what I'm saying? Like, because you don't have that. I'm gonna be honest with you. I feel like if you are successful, I feel like you have to be that personable type of person. You have to be that understanding person, that person that is able to that is worthy of leadership. Do you understand what I mean? Worthy of leadership, and know that, okay, I am not just some arrogant person, like I made it and and just nasty. You know what I'm saying? I don't think that's truly success. I think success is somebody that can be successful but down to earth. Somebody that is successful, willing to, still lend that hand, and guide other people and help other people, and, just be that personable type of person. You know what I'm saying? And that's how I feel success in my eyes would be truly honorable. I feel like if I was to truly become successful, those would be my core values. Like, just being human, you know what I'm saying, and not putting myself on a different, pedestal and stuff like that. I worked my way here, so, and still have that humility in me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I am still normal. I just so happen to be that successful type of person. You know what I'm saying? Because I worked hard. I know what it is to get down and dirty, so I would be relatable. That's what I feel success would really should be, still being relatable, and stuff like that. So, yes, intentions, like I said, like, it's, how should I put this? Intentions is something good, when in setting small goals to help you achieve the big goals. Because, the big goals, I consider, like, it goes into the professional aspect. You know what I'm saying? The small goals, and I'm speaking on spirituality. The small goals is more so the personal. Like, I'm gonna give you an example. An example. Like, like I said, somebody that is not an outspoken person, that is, that struggle with speaking with, crowds and stuff like that. Their goal is to become, I guess, maybe a lawyer. You have to be aligned with that. You do. You have to be aligned with that. And I think that's probably why a lot of people don't, achieve their, their ultimate goal, because not a lot of the times they take them personal goals, them personal aspects to develop who they need to become to get that major goal. You know what I'm saying? So if you take the minor intentional steps, like I said, okay, if you're somebody that can't speak in a crowd, okay, if you're at a celebration, a close friend celebration, and you take the opportunity to you say, you know what, I want to speak some words. You may be scared, or or have them emotions, you know what I'm saying, but at least you stepped out on it. You know what I'm saying? That's being intentional. Okay, I know what I have to do in order to become who I need to become to achieve that major goal. You know what I'm saying? You like, this is who I need to become. So this is what I mean as in being intentional. Taking them small steps, developing yourself. So you are also self-development. You are also not only, developing you, but you also becoming who you need to become for the future you. Like I said, if you're becoming a lawyer, you have to speak and defend in front of everybody. Everybody. And you have to be confident. You have to be prestige. You know what I'm saying? So you must take them steps in order to become that person. So if you don't take them conscientious steps to become that person, when you do finally get to that point, okay, you graduated school, you did everything else, but now you don't have the courage. You don't have the courage to do what you went to school for. This is what intentions is about. This is what spirituality is about. Becoming who you truly are. Align yourself in who you're trying to become So you can be that person when it's time to be that person. You don't wait for life to pressure you. You pressure yourself. So you become who you need to be. I love intentions. Intentions is it's where fear lays in wait for you at. And it will shake you. It will shake you. I've been in those situations and still do, things shake me up like, oh crap, like, yeah, that's what I'm saying, like, but I still show up. I try to show up, and I pray, and I ask for guidance. I ask for, to relinquish a lot of emotions and trust in him to guide me to handle that situation with grace, with peace, with strength, with courage, with fearlessness, and conquer it. You know what I'm saying? Like, conquer it. So I know, like, what it's like to develop and go where that line is, that comfort zone, and then it's fear. Maybe a lot of people won't admit that they fear a lot of different things, which is outside their comfort zone. But I will say fear is there. And I know a lot of people feel that fear, because it's the unknown. But fear can be your friend. Once you get used to stepping out of your comfort zone and say, okay, I'm going to do this, fear no longer is there. It's no longer there because you have harnessed yourself, you have harnessed your skills, you have now become aware of the capabilities and the skills that you are capable of presenting to, any challenge. Fear is not going to be there as big as it was. You know what I'm saying? Now it would have to be something a little bit more extraordinary. Maybe speaking in whatever your fears are. You know what I'm saying? Outside of, your comfort zone. So yes, intentions is a beautiful thing. It's a self-challenge thing. It's a self-development thing. And it's just a beautiful thing. I recommend that everybody does it, and just apply pressure. Apply pressure to yourself. It's okay to apply pressure and put yourself in different circumstances. See what you can do. See what you can do. You don't have to, and when I say put yourself in different circumstances, put yourself in different circumstances, but don't apply what you used to do. Just stand there and ask for guidance. Or ask for, for you to be able to adapt to your new environment, or whatever the case may be that is outside of your comfort zone. That allow you to relinquish a little bit whatever you're feeling, which is anxiety. Because if you're outside your comfort zone, it's anxiety. You know what I'm saying? Like, you feel uncomfortable because this is not what you usually do. Like, you know what I'm saying? So ask for guidance, ask for peace, ask for, for you to be able to adapt, and be comfortable. You know what I'm saying? And give it your all. Give it your best shot. Everybody that started something new was never perfect. It was never perfect. Learn how to laugh at yourself and accept, okay, I'm not perfect. I'm not perfect, but you know what? I'm trying. I'm trying to develop new skills. I'm trying to, do this. I'm trying to do that. That's all that it really matters. That's what all that it comes down to, is developing who you are, and accepting who you are and healing who you are. And know that, listen, nobody is perfect. Nobody is perfect. But as long as you're working on yourself, consider yourself perfect. Okay? Perfectly imperfect. Okay? Because you are working on something that is great. You are great, regardless of who you are, what you've been through. You're a great person. You know what I'm saying? As long as you have the right intentions, and you are somebody that is working on you, your habits, just your intentions. Because sometimes our intentions is wrong. We do certain things with, motives behind it. You know what I'm saying? But as long as you are actively working on that, and trying to become, somebody that is pure and, integrity and honest and loving and compassionate, that's all that matters. That's all that matters. Let's see. Intention is about building intention is about building personal to become successful and professional. Like I said, it's already been said in this video. Like, listen, it all starts with you. It all starts with you. You have to personally develop yourself in order to become what you need to achieve. So if you, like I said, if you know you need to do certain things and you're uneasy with certain things, and you have a major goal, That's on you to develop that. Don't wait for life to do it, because if life do it, you're still gonna be uncomfortable, because why? You didn't place yourself there. Life forced you there. It forced you there. You know what I'm saying? So if you put yourself there, you have a little bit more compassion. You have a little bit more courage. You have a little bit more fearlessness, because you placed yourself there, not the world, not life. You know what I'm saying? You placed yourself there. So you know that, okay, I have a little bit more courage because you chose it. You chose it. So that's the good thing about intentions. Allowing yourself to, put pressure on your own self. Don't let life put pressure on you. So it's okay. Life do put pressure on you. But if you have a choice, make that choice. So when life do it, you can show up. You can show up. You ain't gotta back down. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, I've been here. I've done it. I've placed it. I've lived it. You know what I'm saying? Put yourself in uncomfortable circumstances. It's okay. It's okay. And then know at the end of the day, even if you messed up or whatever case may be, still be proud of yourself, because you put yourself in a position that you normally don't do. Okay? So, and that's what really matters. Yes. So that's what really intentions is all about, and how is it connected to spirituality. Like I said, spirituality is all about developing who you are and releasing who you thought you were, and releasing the negativity and healing who you need to be, and understanding that you're not who you thought you were and who other people took you as. Okay, or put you in situations where you had to become something else. No, you are a beautiful spirit soul as you are. So begin loving yourself for who you are, and that's how you ultimately unleash who you truly are, your authentic self. Your authentic self is a beautiful thing, because once you unleash that, you have no constraints, you have no restraints, okay? That means that you move peacefully in who you are, and you've made peace with yourself. Once you made peace with yourself and you truly start loving yourself, you will see a shift in you and this universe. I'm telling you, once you tap into the spirituality and really, really get involved, you will see a lot of changes. You will see you will be in another perspective of life. You will no longer see the material things as material. You will start to look for something greater, something more, with greater connection. Okay. So, like I said, this is the last video of the foundations of spirituality. So I hope you guys review the last couple of videos as many times as you need to. Like, listen, these videos are posted for people to be able to listen to it and help perceive it and use it however they need to use it. My main focus of these videos was to really, really help people that are seeking their journey, and how to begin it, and how to know the inner workings of starting their journey. This was all it was made for, literally all it was made for. And all these things I've used, and I still use to this day. I will not post anything that I do not use that has not helped me at all. Okay, so I hope that you take everything that I said into consideration, and nitpick whatever you need to nitpick out of it. My next videos, all my videos from here and now, is just going to be about, the spiritual journey and the things that you will encounter, and, just honest information, in regards of what the things that I've went through in regards of everything in the spirituality, so I'm going to be posting real things, and transparency. I speak truth, I speak honestly, and that's all I look for, and that's all I wish to produce. So thank you guys.